All right. Oh, my neck already hurts just from looking. And I don't know.
Do you want a
How set
second
up this
pillow
is.
to
No.
stack it?
No. The plan was to kind of make sure I stay in frame like this. Okay? I see the stream. I'm going to listen to it. I don't know.
Do you want a second pillow to stack it?
You're loud.
Am I?
Make sure I stay in frame like this. Okay? See the stream?
Well, listen, you said that I was gonna be too much. Am I?
Okay, I'm talking at like reasonable volume, and I'm going to compare that to how loud you are to me.
And I'm talking at a reasonable volume.
Talk like I'm trying to hear you.
Okay, you're trying to hear me.
And I'm going to compare that to how loud you are to me.
And I'm talking at a reasonable volume.
You're just louder than me. I set you up to be even louder than me by a lot. That's funny. All right, I'm group B. You're just louder. You're just louder. I set you up to be even louder than me by a lot. Okay. All right. I think it gets better. All right, we'll see how long these mics last. I don't know how long they will. I'm sure no one is watching stream. Like, okay, there's no way. I think it gets better. All right, we'll see how long these mics last. I don't know how long they will. I'm sure no one is watching stream. Like, there's no way. Okay. Yeah, we got 0 viewers. I'm completely fine with that. All right. I'm gonna get comfy and then talk to the camera a little bit.
Me?
I'm gonna get comfy and then talk to the camera.
Oh.
But this is important. The neck part is really important that I don't hurt my neck while doing this. All right, audio check. Hello. Okay. I'll put that away so I don't get. Because I'm totally gonna get distracted. The intro is gonna be hard. I'm never good at this.
While you're doing the intro, then let me go get a drink. Do you have my water bottle over there? I'll go find
I
it.
really would have encouraged setting that up beforehand.
Yeah, well, it's behind the monitor, which is why.
Do you need to get a drink then, or is this good? There's nothing in it. Okay. We should have done this before starting stream. How was that my fault? And now I have to make sure my head stays in frame, which is going to be surprisingly hard and difficult. Where should I put? Maybe I should mirror us a little bit. Because we're going to be looking this way, right? Which looks like... I want it to look like we're looking at the game, because we are. So maybe I will rotate it horizontally. That is not what I would have expected that to do at all. Transform. Flip horizontal. And now does it real quick? I'm looking at this. I can't tell. Let me see my screen. Yeah, now it kind of looks like we're looking at the screen. That's what I want. Well, just disregard that everything is flipped. Actually, this looks a lot more natural. I'm going to keep it like this for sure. With my whole 0 concurrent viewers. I want. Audio check. Hello. Well, just disregard that. Actually, this looks a lot more natural. I love how I refuse to start streams and immediately get to it. I'm always sitting for a bit. This is why streamers do I need to build one. I need to build one of those the little intro screens that all the streamers use, where there's like a little cute animation of them or something, and like some music playing while they wait for everything to start. But like, I don't know how to animate, so that's not happening. And I'm definitely not in a position to be commissioning people yet. I don't have enough money. Oh. Okay. How in frame am I? Or not? I am in frame enough. Okie doke. Well, I'm going to wait for her to get back, and then we'll get to it. You are seeing what I'm seeing, which is very good. And now I literally just wait and entertain. You ready? How are you going to put that back on? Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, I think this is good enough. Audio check. Hello. Just be careful to make sure I don't know, that it's not rubbing. Because if fabric rubs on the mic, it'll make a terrible noise the whole time. However you had it before was great. That is so ridiculous. And that is so ridiculous. Okay, well, for posterity, let's talk about what this setup is right now. I'll be staring into the camera while I explain. We are in our little studio environment, and whenever we're in the studio environment and not in the car like we normally are, for those that are unfamiliar, we live in like a tiny home box truck conversion that I built, like a van life essentially. And when we're watching stuff, we'll usually watch stuff on a laptop laying in bed. I've always been like a do stuff while laying in bed person. I am not a like sit on the couch and watch TV person. I am a laying down. And I also don't do TVs. I usually do what you can see behind us. Wow, look at that, which is a projector. I do everything on projector screens almost always. You lean down lower like you were, because otherwise you won't fit in screen.
Okay, well, I'm just
Rather than doing normal TVs, I have been a big projector-brained person for a long time. So this is how we consume media that's narrative-based or story-based when we're trying to like focus on the narrative. So when we watch stuff, this is how we are. We're laying down watching our screen. And when we played the previous game, Pools, we played it on this. It was really immersive and it was nice and it was narrative and it was comfortable, and that's how I would do this. So when I'm playing games that are all about like gameplay, I'll sit in a chair and do the normal webcam situation. But what we've got going on here, this is a completely dark room. The only thing lighting us right now is the light reflecting off of the projector. So I'm using my nice camera, which has a very wide aperture lens on it that's allowing it to see in essentially the dark. So it might look a little grainy, but that is completely okay. What is the goal of today's stream? So it'll be down in the description, but let me sort of rehash it. I have recently been on a trip of being interested in the whole Backrooms and Liminal Spaces concept. I was aware of it for the past like 8 years that it's been popular, ever since the original Backrooms image like hit the internet and kind of captivated people's minds. I've been aware of it. But recently I was like, you know what, I want to like really engage with this media because it's really interesting and it makes me feel an interesting way, and I'm just chasing what is interesting to me right now. So recently I've been exploring the SCP fictitious universe. I've been exploring the Backrooms fictitious universe, and previously, like a few weeks ago, we played a game called Pools, which I was just researching Backrooms related games, and I found this Pools video game, which was like an interactive art gallery that took you through a series of liminal spaces, which are like spaces that feel like they're a little bit less than real and almost like they're in between reality. Think of like an empty parking garage at night when no one's nearby and it's silent, right? That's like a very liminal feeling where like you're in between places where real things happen. And these places like produce a very weird sort of dreamlike and soft feeling that sometimes can be very nostalgic, and other times can be very creepy. And I found that super interesting. So I started researching Backrooms-based video games and Backrooms-based media, and we found and played that Pools game. It was incredible. Like, it was genuinely incredible, and I loved it a lot. And then at the end of the Pools game, in the credits, we played this on our own time. It said, hey, this game is inspired by another game called Anemoiapolis. And I was like, oh, that's weird. What a weird name. And then I Google Anemoiapolis, and I learned that it's based on a word from the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows, which is something I've already made a full video essay on when I talked about Solarpunk. And then I learned that Anemoia is a word that describes the feeling of having nostalgia for an experience or time that you've never actually personally lived through. So it's the feeling of being nostalgic for a time that you never actually lived through yourself. And I mean, immediately there's like 10 light bulbs. That is at the core of hope punk, of hope core, of solar punk, is yearning for a time that you've never lived, but instead of it being the past and going backwards, it's about yearning for a future that you haven't lived through yet in the present. So I'm immediately making a million connections, and I want to explore this idea of anemoia, the feeling of nostalgia for a time you haven't lived through. And I want to investigate and explore the question of, is Solarpunk this utopian envisioning of a better future that's sustainable and peaceful? Is Solarpunk a kind of anemoia a nostalgia for a future that you haven't lived through. Not just a past, but a future that you're trying to build towards. So we're going to play Anemoiapolis, which is a kind of a creepy video game art gallery experience. And that's what we're going to do today. We're just going to play through it. I don't think our commentary is going to be especially important, but I kind of wanted to bring you into how we would literally experience this previously when we were chilling together and just like experiencing something. So Andrea's obviously here in the background. We're using our wireless microphones, so we're going to see if those die midway through. They totally might, which is, I'll figure out a way to deal with. Maybe we'll just do a second stream. Andrea, do you have any commentary? Andrea might be on the camera, but she's not the YouTuber here. So a lot of people seem to misunderstand. They're like, oh, she's so like not energetic. She is not the YouTuber here. I'm running the show, so I'll be talking a lot. I feel like you're more talkative when we're not recording. Yes, okay. But we're both wearing wireless mics, and I think what she's got going on is fucking hilarious. So we are laying in a bed right now. We are laying in a bed with a projector in front of us, as if we were watching a movie. That we do all day. We've been doing that all day. So I'm kind of bringing you into the way that we experience media and trying to kind of bring you into this focused up, immersive experience with us. And you'll see that as we change things in the room, because we are lit by the projector, we will get brighter and darker too. It'll be very interesting. All right, so this is the introduction screen to Anemoiapolis. I'm going to click New Game, and we're going to play. I think, how many hours did you say it takes? I believe Andrea Googled how many hours it takes. I think it's supposed to be like 2 to 3 hours. Wow, okay, this is already a very weird feeling. Yes, so look, we're super bright now. I think this is going to be a very, very interesting. You're going to see there's like this weird rainbow hue on us. That's because our projector is like projecting a rainbow at 1,000,000 times a second or whatever. Just deal with it. Just be here. What is this? Is this like a generic Beamer? Or like, oh, it's like a Mustang?
We learned
That's the UK!
You can't.
I don't know what cars are.
Cars.
I immediately saw this and this looks like Ohio. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Rolling hills, giant telephone poles. This should be corn though, not grass. What do I do? This shouldn't take long, hopefully. I did not know this game had dialogue. So again, this inspired another game we played called Pools. What is sad billboard? Is it a sad billboard? Oh my god, you can jump in this game. We couldn't jump in the other game. I'm trying to make sure we're not overexposed. You'll see me look into the camera's eyes intimately many times. We can jump in this game. What is... It sounds like we have, like, water on us or something. I imagine we have to head to this, you know, very aesthetically set spot. E to observe. Oh, okay. So E is how I get myself commentary. No, there's my zoom. I'm just walking up to it.
E.
The last auditor. Oh, is that what we are?
E.
Are we
an auditor?
Wait a minute. Did somebody tamper with this?
Oh, okay, we got
acting.
freaking voice acting in this game. What? It's very different. Oh, so the logical thing now is to follow.
E.
So I'm an electrical lineman.
E again.
This is even hooked up to. Oh, they got some nice lens flares going on. Hey, the lens that they're emulating has 5 aperture blades because it's making pentagonal lens flares. Oh yeah, this is already super. Oh, okay. Wow, it forces us right in. So I saw from the Steam page that this game is very dreamy. And it's like emulating... Okay, yeah, right, because the first level is pool-like. Just like the Pools video game.
Chairs.
Okay.
Ladder. There's stairs on the left.
Here?
Left.
Oh, this is a swim meet.
Mm-hmm.
Where? Over here?
Well, you're going so not where I said, but
Okay.
that's fine. Do you see
There.
the
There. Yeah, the handrails to get out. Yeah, apparently, so this inspired the Pools thing. Where am I? You should. If you fell that far into water, you would typically die. It's like slamming into concrete.
Stairs.
Okay, I did not expect.
Is anybody here? Is anybody here?
I did not expect that this would have voicing and like a narrative to it, because the Pools game was very much just an interactive art gallery. There was
Can
no
you run?
talking. Yes, shift is run.
Hello? Hello?
Normal video game laws. I'm gonna take my watch off so this is more comfortable. This is. They're already doing like an emulated film grain. Actually, it kind of looks more like digital noise instead of film grain.
Left mouse button.
Left mouse button. Okay, so that's a note.
But there's a chair. I gotta go see the chair.
Up there?
No, I'm back there.
Oh. Do I get to sit in it? What will it achieve for me?
I don't know. There's a button though,
There's a button.
or probably a button.
Oh. So it becomes... Oh, there's like actual...
Press backspace or
One
right
sec.
mouse
Connect
button.
each matching socket using blast. Oh, it's Snake.
Yeah.
But there's like gameplay in this.
Meow.
What is the purpose? So like,
We'll
oh, jumping in will teleport me to a different vibe.
You think so?
You know, I think Pools had an even more refined view.
Before you jump.
There's a crankshaft somewhere, with like a pulley.
No. I say just jump it.
Okay. Maybe there's something at the bottom of the water. Does this feel nostalgic to you? This does not feel how.
No.
The pool
I spent a
I
lot of
grew
time
up
in
in.
pools things. No.
No, is there like something at the bottom of the water?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. Do I drown?
Can you drown?
Do I drown? I'm trying not to.
Well, I guess just
Okay,
try to
there's an exit door. I'm gonna try that. That's probably what the common sense choice is to do. I don't know. There's
Hello? Hello?
there's a lot of the brutalist like concrete and like spray plaster design is familiar. But honestly, this is way darker than a pool that I'm used to. Sure. Like this is not. These games are never a true reflection of reality because no one in the universe would ever. Okay, sure. So like this is reasonable internal self-talk, but you would definitely try to kick that door down.
Nothing else to do there.
There must have been an interact up there that I just didn't know about.
Maybe.
I think so. Be funny if it took me like 2 hours to figure this out. Oh yeah, see, I saw that coming. Huh! Made it. Oh, this dude is not jumping 3 feet vertically.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. All right, yeah. Now we're getting into
Try that door.
the vibes. Yeah.
Locked. Nice.
What are these internal reflections?
Mirror doors.
Observe. Oh, so this guy's still thinking in reality
Well,
as a
you
character.
could be.
What's getting louder?
More pools.
Right. Okay. So now this is like the pool rooms, back rooms.
Is it a mirror? Yeah.
Yeah, it's so you can see around the corner, right?
There's a pool vacuum? Question mark? Oh no, a fountain.
What does this do for me? So this game put a lot less into its visuals and a lot more into its narrative. I apologize, stream and the whole 0 people watching right now. You know what? I have to force my way out of here. Nobody's around. Well, you know what might be a benefit of the whole YouTube censoring the crap out of leftist creators right now? I get to kind of just stream this on my own. It's kind of nice and less embarrassing. Oh, okay. We get the water running.
Go like that.
But how do I make it?
Move the other one on back into the pool. The other
okay.
fountain.
Maybe it'll somehow make that one turn on.
Right, because right now it's flushing onto the.
Let me go around here. I feel like there must be something. Oh, there's something, but can I jump out of water? I cannot jump out of water.
But there's a way to walk this way. Yeah.
What is my mouse doing? Okay. So, in a way, this really is a precursor to the Pools game because it's focusing a lot less on visuals.
You can't move the ball. Like,
No.
even if you step by it?
No. We're too used to the other game that really dedicated to
ducks.
physics, and this one's definitely a lot more narrative, I imagine.
Yeah.
Really? You wouldn't just break the glass? Whatever. Or, yeah, this one,
I don't like the
we
cloud.
died and went to
Get
heaven
into the water.
type of deal. The game insists!
You are a man. A sponge! No! The sponge!
Was there a sponge popping the door open?
Yeah. Ooh, office space.
Oh, okay.
Pool table? No, bathroom.
Is anybody here? Is anybody here?
I wonder what person's friend they used for this voice actor.
Hello?
Could have been him.
You know,
Peeping.
a difference, though, is that by having a voice, we get to hear their voice kind of reflect off of the space, which I guess can be a little bit more...
Ooh, flush a toilet. Huh?
5 tickets.
Interesting. Have you been missing?
Right, but think about it. Anemoiapolis means like it's a...
Yeah, you flushed a toilet.
Opolis
Yay.
means like it's the city of nostalgia for a time you've never lived in.
Are there tickets on the urinals, but you just didn't notice? The urinals aren't this way.
I don't know where I'm going. That's the point, is getting lost.
The urinals are there.
Okay, this is a little
But
nostalgic
now I'm
for
gonna
me.
be looking for
Tickets?
Oh,
I am not. No, Andre, I'm not. I'm not opening
All
all
right,
of
give me
these.
the control.
No, absolutely not. That's insane. I'm not doing this.
I am insane. What if you miss something?
All right, you want to take over? I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
Sure.
Okay, have fun. Stream, you're officially being run by her now. I'll be back.
Goodbye.
Yeah, go look for tickets. That's hilarious.
Oh. Oh, well, you know. There's some fun jazzy music here. I'm big into looking for things, so... Also, I don't want to progress anywhere in this, and Spencer get mad, so... I'm just gonna open lockers. For funsies. Yeah, they're double-sided. Crazy. Thank you. Oh. Fuck y'all. I got it. I found some tickets.
A lot?
Well, one more set of
Music is
5.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of familiar too. All right, I'll put my mic back on. All right, give me a control.
No.
Stop
Wait,
looking
no,
for
let me
tickets.
stop it. Let me at least finish opening them all just for
Oh my
my own
god,
sake.
this is a different kind of OCD.
You know what I am. There's more lockers, but I did
Give
find
me-
tickets.
Please stop.
Oh no, I have
Come on.
one wall.
No, this is not the point of the game.
It is for me.
No, it is not.
I was
How
proven
do I
right.
leave? Where did we
found
come
more
from?
tickets.
I feel like we went this way. Okay, so like a relevant piece of context. I'm gonna keep checking the camera every 5 seconds. A relevant piece of context, and Andrea knows this well, is that my hometown housed my first hometown, not the second.
You're not even gonna open any of these.
My first hometown housed the largest YMCA or Youth Men's Christian Association in the country of the entire United States. So it's a weird name, Youth Men's Christian Association, but the YMCA is just a pool. It's just a recreation center and pool chain of pools in the United States. They just, by some random chance, right, the whole point of the YMCA was like, you know, getting people healthy and also praising God or whatever. But just think of it as like a rec center or a pool. So my hometown, which was Lebanon, Ohio, not the country, the place in Ohio, just above Cincinnati, just below Dayton. That city, my hometown, had the largest kind of brand of, there's no
hands.
Yeah, we're in between time. My hometown had the largest essentially public pool in the country, complex. Not like it wasn't the size of the pool, it was the size of the building and the collective recreation center itself. So I was constantly there as a kid. I was there all the time. I have a lot of nostalgia and memories for the literal indoor and outdoor pools, but also
More
different
tickets.
Oh my goodness. But also the different parts of the building, including the locker room. This locker room does not do a lot for me.
Well, it's
in terms
carpeted.
of memory. Yeah, it doesn't feel like a pool locker room.
But it also feels more like an office space than it does a pool space right now.
Yeah, especially these are familiar. Like I feel like I've seen these alternating thingies. Next level, huh? Okay, maybe that's why this game is so short technically.
Tickets, come on now.
I'm sure they're not for anything that important.
I don't believe you.
Okay, the literal rec center that we go to in
Touch the
2025
control.
has these. This is what the men's one looks like, except there's literally
Click the
one.
buttons.
What?
Why was it
Why was
piss
it yellow
colored?
at first?
Oop, okay.
Why would it? Wow, I don't know if that was supposed to happen.
Oh, alright.
Hey, all right, let's not do that, please. Why does it do that at first?
Why
This
it
is
kinda
interesting.
piss-colored?
This is interesting. I'm not sure if I'm feeling nostalgia. I know that one of these levels will make us feel. This is very bad. I mean,
Plant.
this one got me instantly. This is terrible. I hate this. No, I've been in places like this a lot. I don't like this one at all.
The last one felt like my mom's workplace.
Oh,
So.
this is so bad.
Sure. Tickets!
Tickets. Yeah, this floor especially is very. It's getting me. It's creepy. Man, some of these like office spaces really are this kind of dark in some spots, and it's kind of creepy, because they use stupid inset lighting. God, do I hate inset lighting.
Don't go up the stairs
This
yet.
feels very much like the old church. Don't talk about that though. But this feels like an old abandoned church, or like a place that was refurbished. There's music playing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess upstairs. Oh, the rounded hallway, huh? Little weird. I wonder if this is game design, like it's leading me somewhere.
Nope, okay, so that's the main hallway.
That's pretty legit. There totally would be one of these.
That's where you came from.
Okay. All right, now I'm gonna go upstairs. Yeah, this is pretty nostalgic. This also kind of reminds me of like a convention center.
Mm.
Like when you take a turn and you're off the convention floor and
Go
suddenly,
down that hallway though. I
suddenly
think.
it's weird. No, we already went down this
Oh,
hallway.
that was just a chair. There, from the other side, there was another long hallway that wasn't the stairwell.
I'm going up the stairs.
Hi.
Oh, there's this over here, I guess. Sure, this. It's all connected. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if this game has like a monster, or
I
if
think
there's
so.
like a horror aspect to it beyond just liminal spaces themselves. I guess I need to try and remind myself that I am thinking about how Solarpunk is a sort of hopeful variant of this feeling, right? There's something like dreamlike and touchable about, you know, the way that I like this. The pattern for this floor especially reminds me of just a lot of industrial spaces I've been. But the issue is I don't think particularly well upon those memories. That it is
Wait, don't
actually
go in
just
the
creepy.
elevator yet. Yeah. What?
But I guess that's one of the interesting things about nostalgia, not nostalgia, but about liminal spaces, is that they aren't necessarily good or bad. They're just what they are. They aren't
Okay.
always creepy. They aren't always positive.
Up.
Whereas, like the connection I'm trying to make with Anemoia, that voice was pretty accurate. Are we short? Wait a
I
minute.
think so.
The
That or
button's
everything
there.
is really
Am I a
big.
short dude? Because this dude's like an electrical lineman or auditor, inspector, or something. Is the game gonna break?
That'd be funny.
Hey, Carol.
Whoop.
Don't talk about that, ball. No, Carol, I didn't get a chance. Sorry, I haven't been checking chat very much, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. We've just been relaxing all day.
Mole.
Okay, yeah, this is already very weird.
But you gotta go in the little house first. Here, if you want to look at the chat for a bit.
No. Well,
Tickets.
There's only
Tickets.
Carol only got to say one or two things. Okay, now no, I've never seen nothing like this. But
I have.
malls absolutely are nostalgic.
The ceiling like that, there's a place in Vegas like that.
So
There was an announcement.
connecting
that
more
was
to
made
like
there.
Ohio stuff, right? Obviously, the current vice president is a dude from Ohio, and he is
God.
from my other hometown, Middletown, Ohio.
Wait, you should go.
Middletown, Ohio has and did have my entire childhood a defunct weird mall that had a very weird aesthetic.
Wait, go to the other side before you go down.
I would not say that the mall felt this upbeat. This feels a little too upbeat. I think downstairs will be more what I'm familiar with.
Surface.
Surface. Oh yeah. So I guess. Oh, maybe I have to explore while I wait for them.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, these are the escalators are off. It would have been cool if they were on.
True. Oh.
Okay. All right. It's onto something. Is this like mini golf over here or something?
But
Yeah. This is okay. They're onto something. Oh, this is to play.
well, go look at the other ones before you give any
I'm
tickets.
not gonna go play for a game. So I have to choose what I want to play.
100 tickets?
Family Tropical Resort. So the game is actually gamifying and kind of forcing.
Well, I mean, it's pretty empty. A movie? How many tickets is a movie? 40?
How many do we have? Is there,
Not
Do you
that.
remember how many we have?
Maybe 25 or 30?
Okay, the what is this called? Drop ceilings?
Drop tiles?
The dropped industrial ceilings are definitely weird. Okay, this feels like an old Kohl's, or like an old in my hometown in Middletown, Ohio. The building was called Elder Beerman, which was a type of clothing store. And you know what? It did look like this if it were empty. It would look very much like this. What happens if I just don't have any tickets? Yeah, this definitely feels like a Kohl's or an Elder Beerman. That section of a shopping mall. I don't know about the blue. I didn't see that very much growing up.
What's this one? Business?
How many tickets? Business? What is this?
Sale, 0 tickets to the conference center.
I guess I kind of have to do it then.
Oh, you didn't even look at everything else, though.
Well, I don't think I'm stuck here. Can I just watch later? It was a good one. Yeah, Carol, I'll check it out. That's one of my favorite things is that I can always just go back through stuff when I do miss it. Thank you for documenting that, like usual. I'm looking forward to whatever happens on the 18th, if I remember correctly. Very excited for when the 18th comes.
No, you gotta check the yeah, tickets.
Tickets. How many do we have now?
We're about to
I
find
have
out. 30.
30.
Telling you, man, gotta get these tickets. This is why you should have gone through every single locker. Just like me. Hey, you could charge your phone though.
Have you seen this floor stuff before?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I have.
This reminds me of like kindergarten for some reason. I feel like a lot of spaces when I was very young had this. Oh, very interesting. The drop ceilings, I hate. I fell through one of these ones. And I guess by fell, I kind of jumped through one of these ones.
What's that?
500 tickets.
50 tickets.
So I have to go through each of them, I think. Wow. Okay.
80 tickets.
I think what it's going to do is it's going to make me go through each of these in order and slowly find stuff. Well, so talking more about the idea of this feeling nostalgic, my mom worked in a corporate office doing something kind of secretarial or businessy. It looked a lot like this though. Very much had this sort of these like the thick grain drop tile ceilings or whatever, which I'm certain are filled with asbestos and fiberglass. Those are familiar. I see even nowadays. I see this floor pattern. I guess part of like this entire aesthetic of artwork and game begs the question of like, is nostalgia tied to a collective feeling, or is it tied to a specific feeling? Like a specific aesthetic, I guess. Which I guess kind of challenges my idea for this video about Solarpunk. You know, is it possible to be nostalgic for a future that you haven't actually seen? Like you might know the components of a better future are like peace and justice and autonomy. But if there aren't real physical things to
Wait, there's something. Go to the right.
experience,
Oh, it's just the
wall. I'm going back over there though. The powerful feeling that people get when they look at nostalgic stuff. Could it be possible to inspire this feeling about the future and not just the past? Is it possible to make people feel this sort of warm but a little bit dreamlike feeling? Jesus. Is it possible to make people feel that way about the future instead of just the past? I'll see you there, Carol. Yeah. I will be there at the 18th. It should be a Saturday, right? I'm pretty sure. If it were a work day, that might kind of mess me up a bit, but... Yeah. Is it possible for artists and thinkers and activists and politicians to make people feel the same thing they feel about these sorts of places, except towards their own future? Is there a solution to the apathy and the sort of sense of powerlessness that people feel about their future? Is there a way to make them feel it so closely that it's really immersive? Is there a way to immerse people in a visual for the hopeful future? The way that this can immerse people in a nostalgia for their past.
Go back towards the other side of that wall.
You are obsessed with finding tickets. No tickets.
That's not where I was saying go.
Where? What's over?
No. Right? Left. Okay.
500 tickets.
I just want to know what it is.
It's a box.
Okay.
Air quality sensor? A lot of buildings have those.
Fire detector.
Fire or something.
Smoke.
Sometimes those are just like plugs to the water piping. Oh, I think that was probably just a light that was dead. There's a lot of digital noise on the screen. It doesn't look like film emulation to me. It looks like digital noise. I liked how the Pools game let us have a camera. Whereas this is just a dude's vision. Which I guess...
What's that? Trash can on the
I guess
wall?
the
Water
hazy
fountain?
water fountain.
Can't interact though. Ooh.
Our character has kind of given up on calling for help. Wow, okay. This is a big space. How do I leave? I haven't been paying attention to where we're going at all. I feel like the point is to follow the pipes or something. I just have not been doing that. I'm freaking out, man. I'm freaking out. Does this give you airport vibes? No.
No.
No. It's just all the chairs lined up that's reminding me of an airport. The curved wall. Oh, it's not curved. Interesting. I would really hate to suddenly find out that there is like a scary monster in this game. I would not like to find that out late. Alright guys, I think we're lost. Oh my goodness, where are we going? Okay, vaulted ceilings now. Really, really high industrial ceilings.
Elevator.
Is this how I get back out?
And a ramp over that way?
I take the elevator.
You don't want to go up the ramp?
I want to see where it goes. Is this where I came? Am I back to where I started? I can't remember. Whoa. I'm going to move my mic a bit because I have a feeling I'm going to be loud. Also coughing a lot for some reason. I got the music right.
So now, does it say waiting for 4 elevators? Or 2?
Please wait. Please wait.
Okay. Okay. Oh, tickets. So each one of these will give me enough tickets to get to the next, I think. Alright, what was that? That was business first?
Conference
and now
room.
I go to putt-putt.
Wait, no, but to the left of business, is there anything?
Oh, really? More, oh, 50 tickets. Good.
Yeah, come on now. Well, that one's not
I don't know
50,
if it's
but
50. It's a lot.
20.
Huh? Plenty. Okay. So this version of the game incentivizes you finding things. Like you have to navigate this. It's not just about walking. You have to like search for something. And there was that little.
She was telling you how to find more tickets.
Oh, what'd she say? What'd she say?
Couldn't hear it. You were talking.
Oh, oops. $10. Oh, that's weird. This is just
Tickets.
weird now. Oh, okay. Interesting. This is supposed to be the little putt-putt area. Now, this is super familiar. It is so interesting how architecture, especially, I guess I should think more about that. Environment, I mean, is going to directly affect your memories because it's what was around you. all the time. Well, the character wants to get out, so...
You're gonna have to follow the holes.
Oh, wait a minute. Didn't that just spit me out somewhere I've already been?
Well, yeah, you've been here.
No, but didn't that, like, teleport me?
I don't know.
And maybe. I feel like that just skipped space. Like, that teleported me. Well, this is weird. I've never seen a putt-putt course indoors, have you?
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, but it was an open space.
Mm-hmm.
So I think every time I do this... What's this? Every time I do this, it's going to spit me back out in a different part of the... Yep, that's the entrance. I have to restart the holes now. No, it keeps it loaded for me. Okay. Oh my god.
No, it
No,
doesn't.
no, that's fucking creepy. Oh, that was a good effect. Wow, that was awful. Well, how do I get to the hole now?
That
Through there?
one.
Okay. All right, well, that was terrifying. That was good. That worked. Well, it's a different hole.
Yeah, it's hole
Oh,
2.
wow. So I could do this in repeat and it would always keep the previous
Is
hole.
that a ball? Or is that just a dot?
There is no ball. There is no gameplay. Oh, I can zoom. I just now realized that.
You can crouch too.
By clicking. Oh, interesting. I wonder what game engine this is built on.
There's a ball there.
Oh, no way. You're joking. I bet I must get tickets if I do it right, right?
I would guess so.
Okay, that was a bad design.
Very
And I
bad.
don't appreciate it. Does it change based on...
That was very
what the
powerful.
heck?
It's gonna be too powerful again.
No, that was flawless. Alright, give me 5,000 tickets. Okay. I almost went down the exit. That would have been bad. Do I have to play?
I hope so.
I don't know if this is happening, guys. Bonk. That's total bullcrap. Exactly 3 millimeters in the wrong direction. Stupid. Straight through there. Why is it moving still? Why is it moving? Stop moving! I got it. Oh, that was frankly immaculate. The controls are not friendly with this right now. I need to change my settings.
It's gonna be too powerful.
No, that was flawless and purposeful. Clearly meant to do that. So I need to draw away if I wanted to. Okay.
There you go.
What do you think it'll give me more tickets if I do everything right, or can I just run through everything?
I think you should just do it. What is the point of experiencing the liminal space if not enjoying yourself?
Yeah, but I feel like I'm just paying attention to the gameplay, like how to not mess up right now. I feel like a big part of the liminal space experience should be to kind of be in it. There's something about the physics don't seem right to me. But it's just because I'm just unnecessarily attentive to physics in the first place. Wonderful. Are there 20 holes? Is that how putt-putt works? Do you call it putt-putt or mini-golf?
Putt-putt.
Yeah, it's most certainly putt-putt. It's the only correct opinion. Oh, there's a secret hole.
Yeah. It just goes through the wall instead. Ooh.
Interesting. Do you think it's like a real design these places would have?
I don't know so much. Don't go too powerful now.
Man, what are you talking about?
Listen, you launched it into the middle of nowhere.
That was an accident. Wonderful.
Well, eat.
They'll always say
the
exit. They will always say exit. Are there like 500 tickets at the end of this or what? Oh, this again, huh? Reusing a design. Oh, that's weird. Isn't this just the same hole?
No.
Just slightly modified? So, by the way, what's stopping the character from just lifting the ball and...
Ethics.
Ethics? Aren't I like a random electrical lineman?
Sure, you still have ethics.
There we go. Wonderful. The holes are starting to look similar.
Well, this doesn't look similar.
Bonk. Go to space.
You could have pulled that better.
Heck yeah.
Mm.
It's exactly how I'd play in real life. I just hit it really hard. I completely refuse the concept of finesse.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Mm.
They will never say exit, I guess. This makes me think that like the developer of this built a golf game once.
Mm.
And they're just like reusing their engine. Their design. Oh, I guess I messed that up, huh? Getting better. Oh dear. Oh, this one's long.
Mm.
Why am I just playing golf right now?
For funsies.
Wonderful. There are not 20 holes. Andrea, I think I'm done with the holes.
No. There's a hole in the wall up there.
Yeah, I'm not getting it. Alright, I'm running through the hole.
No.
I've done plenty.
Oh.
I'd like to see where this ends up. It's also the only way to get out. Also, there's something to the psychology of the actual dude who's doing this, where I think at some point he would also be like, I've done all, like, nothing is happening. Right? Like, I'm doing this, but why am I doing this? I'm in this, like, disconnected space. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why these are all built into essentially a 6-foot wide industrial hallway. Okay, these also get really complicated. I was not good. This would have made the game take like 2.5 hours. Longer. You think maybe it'll give me tickets based on how many holes I did, though?
Maybe.
I would appreciate that. So I don't have to scrounge as hard. Do you think there's some sort of metaphor in the fact that I can always leave?
What do you mean?
Like, I can always leave, but every time I do leave early, I'll have to restart.
Hmm.
There's always an exit before each hole. Like, at some point, I can say, I don't want to do this anymore and leave. Just like at some point, I decided I didn't want to keep playing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that means something. This isn't nostalgic in a typical way, but I did play putt-putt a lot. Actually, in just to the edge of Lebanon, Ohio, there's it's kind of like a state park, except it was privately owned, that had putt-putt in it. And one of the things, I don't know if you ever saw this, but it was a suspended concrete block that was like giant.
Mm-hmm.
And the goal was to get the ball to go through it, but the only way to do it was to hit the ball so softly that it didn't bounce while it rolled. And if it did, it would get stuck under it. It was an interesting design. Alright, I think we're on hole 20 now. It looks like the hole 20 is just a... Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, wait a minute. Was it always infinite? Do I have to leave? Is it just auto-generating holes?
Mm.
This is kind of terrifying. This is exactly how a person in a liminal space would wear themselves out and die. Oh no. We didn't have to do any of this. Oh my god, is it proportional to how far I walked? Oh no, that would suck. Okay. Alright, I'm leaving. It's a
Really?
weird shadow though. Okay, that was it. That was putt-putt. That felt really weird. Okay. That was weird. The realization that there are more than 20 holes is creepy.
Ooh, ow.
Is 20 holes a lot? Or is that normal?
For putt-putt, I think that's a lot.
There's probably like 10 holes in putt-putt, whereas there's 20 in golf. 20?
18.
18?
Usually.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, I'm realizing I have no clue. The music is accurate, but it would sound tinnier.
I think my home golf course was... That's an elevator now.
Please wait for the elevator to arrive.
Oh, these are the elevators bringing you back up here?
Yeah.
They're opening now. I see.
I guess it lets me kind of track how much I've gone through in the game.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if you can do that one yet. I don't think you have enough.
The cruise ship?
Mm-hmm.
The 100?
I don't think you have
I
enough.
ain't got 100, do I?
You have 90. So movie time?
Guess so. I wonder how that's gonna work. Is it just gonna be like an awkward 40? Man, were there tickets hidden in the putt-putt area that I didn't notice?
You got one set.
Will I have to go back?
I feel like you'd be more likely...
I never can hear what she says.
Yeah. I feel like you'd be more likely to go through the...
There isn't... No, it gives me, It gives me subtitles for...
I think part of the nostalgia is announcements you can't understand.
Oh. 100%, I understand that. Are we gonna go watch the Demon Slayer movie?
We already saw the Demon
You know,
Slayer.
honestly, a lot of the movie theaters still look the same.
Yes, they should.
I wonder if to some degree, after the pandemic, when a lot of them started struggling, not just due to the pandemic, but I think a bunch of other economic and social factors.
Turn left again.
Tickets?
Just make sure. Just
You're
make
really
sure.
trying.
Hey man, you could have gone through all the rest of the lockers.
Due to a lot of factors, right? They started struggling.
Tickets.
They started struggling a lot. And I think maybe to some degree their plan is to...
Whoa, the hallway behind that's pretty spooks.
Does it keep going forever or is it just dark?
Looks like it.
Oh, that is pretty bad.
Yeah.
What's that called? A vanishing point? What do I do now, though? Aren't I kind of stuck?
Those are crazy. There's no
What's going on?
stairs.
It feels like there should be stairs. Maybe there's a hallway over here that I didn't see.
Wait, to your left? Yeah, no stairs. Okay. Oh.
Uh-oh.
10 tickets? To what?
After you've done it once, it's 10 tickets, I think.
Oh. But no, usually going up costs you no tickets.
Maybe this is it. Weird.
I guess so.
There's clearly stairs up there.
Can you jump on the table?
Yes. I think that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, interesting choice on the game's part. No interaction. I was about to say, like, it certainly can't play a movie. Like, not a real one. And it definitely would be a lot for the developer to make something. Weird. Okay. Let's go back down, I guess. Uh-oh.
You can't go? Go back in and click the button again?
Oh, the button. I'm dumb.
No.
There's no button.
Yeah, the button with the 10 tickets didn't take anything?
There ain't no button with 10 tickets.
No, back on the back wall.
Don't let me interact. There's
All right.
another way to leave that we don't know or
So
understand. May have to
can
interact
you-
with things. I'm
yeah.
gonna start interacting with things more. Uh-oh.
There, tickets
Oh,
on the wall.
more tickets? Something's going on. Something unusual.
Oh, was that saying that there were 10 tickets left before you could go back up?
Before I could go back, like I had to
Get the
recuperate a
tickets.
certain number? I certainly hope this is because like we're stuck. What are the like worst things you can do on a stream of a game? Not that anyone's watching other than one concurrent viewer, but one of the worst things you can do is get lost for like 2 hours in a game where you weren't supposed to. No. Oh, we're cooked. What did we do wrong? What do you think we're missing?
Well, I certainly don't know.
Is our character just dead? Have we died? What do you think we're missing? I can stand on this lead. No! Are you kidding? In what universe? That just doesn't feel realistic because the guy's a guy. You're kidding me.
Next level.
Well, I guess we got more tickets because we had to take so long because we were dumb.
Wait, but...
Oh, that kicked us out. Uh-oh. Well, we progressed. I guess I never got to see my, Oh, this is still a mall, though. These are real. I actually love these.
Well, this one's much like the Ohio one.
This looks just like an Ohio mall. Everything's
one in,
flat.
like, Bowling Green.
They build it like a ranch, so there's no stories. They're just flat and expansive. And it's my hypothesis that it's that way because the cost of land in Ohio is nothing. So they just make them flat instead of building a second level. Oh, this is creepy. Let me in. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is weird.
Tickets.
This is weirdly similar. I think next level just was like a generic thing.
I hope
Dude,
so.
these were... Okay, so... Oh, let me out! Let me out!
You gotta go around the long way.
Ridiculous. I have to go back?
Wait, there was a box to go back towards the front. There on the wall. Can you get in there? Yep.
Huh?
Oh, well, get A to A. Yep, down. Right.
No. I'm just gonna trace it first. Oh, we can go backwards, so it doesn't matter. Do I have to not let A and B cross over? Is that the issue?
They definitely never can, it looks like.
Interesting puzzle.
Yep.
Oh, there was just a skip having to do it. Okay, specifically, talk to me about this. I liked the watermelon ones where there was something inside of them.
Banana.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There were watermelon gumballs that had like red fake seeds on the inside.
Banana.
You like the bananas?
Yeah. Oh.
The bananas are okay. Yay! Eat. So wait. Our character can get food now. He might live.
Keep letting things out if you can.
Why? Or do we want to attract the gumball demon?
You're just not clicking the right spot. You gotta click the turnstile.
Really? Do I have to aim specifically at the... Is that what that's called, by the way?
I don't know.
I doubt that. The turning mechanism. Andrea, it just goes forever. I think.
It's such a joy. Okay, I think you got
Where's
it.
this guy? How many quarters did we have on us? I don't trust this.
Hello. Oh, tickets.
The trash can fell. No, that was a little creepy. Oh, I don't like this. This one's bad. This one's worse than before. Jump! You know, in a way, though, the pools game locking you down and not letting you run was interesting.
Mm.
Oh, that's the first exit that's ever worked.
Mm. Can you get back to the escalators?
This feels like a rich neighborhood mall.
Mm.
Yeah, less poor mall. The previous one was peak. That was very much a Midwest broke down mall.
Different one.
Gumball. Heck yeah. Why that noise is so intense?
Shoes.
Shoes indeed. This feels like a much wealthier neighborhoods mall.
I don't think you can get back to the escalators. But
Yeah, I
hope
think
you
so
can.
too. I think we're just malls are over for now. That was like a locker room. This is the font of the diamond jeweler, right? What are they called?
Mm.
Can I knock it over? Oh! No, I cannot knock it over. Okay. There's an exit. Did I come from there? Oh, it looks kind of creepy.
Tickets.
What's this? 5 tickets. Oh, this is like a
bowling.
mall theater. This is the vibe of like a...
Arcade bowling.
Yeah, something like that. Bowling, definitely bowling. I see that. Yeah, this leads to the theater that we couldn't get to earlier.
E.
Oh, the boxes from earlier.
Tickets.
Tickets. Why we make that noise? Can I move these? No. They were like rolly carts earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did that move? That freaking mannequin, was it facing me before?
It's not face. It is.
It is.
It definitely moved.
I definitely think it moved. Give me. No. Okay.
No, it moved. Because it used to be in front of the carpet.
Yes. It turned.
No, it used to be in front of the carpet.
Oh. Something to stand on? Like what? Can I move the gumball machines?
No. Tickets.
Where? No, actually just gumballs. What was there to walk on in this area?
Tickets. Back behind. Oh no, it was just a flash.
You fool.
Hey, listen, man.
Incredible. Alright, you take over. I'm gonna go to that.
Oh.
I'm also gonna get me a cough drop.
Sure.
Coughing a lot is something I'm not used to. Oh, don't ruin it. Let me check the battery on the mics. We've lost 1 bar.
Well.
You do find the thing to stand on. Let's know what it was.
It is following. Oh, good noise.
I'll drop.
Where'd you go pee that fast?
Yeah, with the mic. Did you find anything?
No.
You want to keep doing it or you want me to take over?
No, I'll keep walking.
Oh, I forgot this area. That. It's definitely that. Grab it.
Probably.
Yeah. Left mountain. Yeah, there we go. And then can you face where you want to? Nope. Nice. Stained? You can really see the stringing on the screen now. The weird color effect it's given us. Wow. One concurrent viewer. How long have you been streaming? Just an hour. So, a third of the way through the game, maybe? Okay, you know, I appreciate, though, this is more realistic in a way. The visuals are more realistic. Are less. But the gameplay is pretty realistic. I would go around finding shit to, like, jump and climb. But I would also break more things. And there's not much breaking going on here. That's your way. Hey, give me.
No.
This looks like Phastopia, the Freddy Fazbear game, which to some degree was playing on the nostalgia of the mall.
Yeah, a little bit.
And the theaters, and there was mini golf, right? What was that called?
The Phascopolis.
The Phascopolis. Gregory.
Okay, this carpet is the same as the previous one, so maybe we can get back.
The tinny music sounds correct. When it had too much bass, it didn't sound right. Now it sounds more correct.
Can you please let me get my tickets?
I'm chilling with you. This game reminds me of Super Liminal. It's definitely one of these liminal space games, 100%.
Come on.
Which is what I was what I was looking for. That was the whole kind of thing. Is I was looking for liminal space games where I don't know. I just wanted to explore it more. I had always found it fascinating, and to some degree, the channel is an excuse right now to explore liminal spaces. What I wanted to talk to you more about as we keep playing is the nostalgia factor and like what that means. This is terrifying, by the way. This is awful. I hate this. What is? Look at the floor. It's all stars. Feels like something you'd see in a public building. What? The music got terrifying.
Yep, I got my 50 tickets.
What was that?
Fuck y'all.
Give me the control.
Right away.
Okay.
No.
Okay, you keep playing. I'm fine
Let
with
me
that.
keep playing for them.
No, I'm fine with that. This is a chance for me to think and talk more. What do I think? I think it's interesting how the architecture, which I'm sure there's a better word for it, but I'm just going to call it architecture. The architecture and interior design of spaces that we are exposed to as children leave us with nostalgia when we are represented with them. Rain. What is the music here? More tickets. Oh. Okay, weird. The interior design and architecture of spaces we experience as children during childhood make it so that way this nostalgia thing can be triggered in this way, right? Look up there. What is that? Urbanism. Like 50s urbanism, which is super nostalgic for some people. Undesirable slum areas. Okay, so it's a good critique of that type of 50s nostalgia, which was like the original kind of postmodern version of nostalgia. It's interesting how interior design and architecture can create the necessary ingredients for taking someone and putting them back into their memories, especially if they were exposed to those things during childhood. And I know that there's some psychology and neuroscience that says that your memories of childhood they work a little bit different just because of hormones, because of how young you were, because your brain was structured differently at that time. So your memories are fuzzy. And notably, every time you re-access a memory, you change it slightly. That's like a known thing about human memory. Every time you re-access a memory, you actually change the memory a little bit by re-accessing it. Usually due to the context that you accessed it. This looks very AI, but this is probably just like an old effect, right?
This is a different theater. So.
Yeah, that one's rough. But the question is, for those of us that want to... The thing about nostalgia is that it's so powerful and overwhelming. Like this idea that like scent, for example, is tied to memory, right? certain scents trigger certain memories really strongly.
Before I leave, like, out the top there, I just want to make sure this hallway doesn't have anything
And
else.
nostalgia, in my opinion, because of neuroscience and psychology, nostalgia is not real, like, at all. Like, the process is real, but what you're remembering is not real at all. Like, that's the whole point of like rose-tinted glasses and looking backwards and the bias of childhood, you know. What people are remembering through nostalgia is oftentimes not what reality actually was during that time. So the question is, how can we allow people to envision a future that hasn't existed yet, in a similarly powerful and profound way? How can we make people have nostalgia for a hopeful and better future, instead of it just being nostalgia for, you know, your, you know, narrow memory of the positivity of the past? How do we give people a three-dimensional nostalgia for the future, so we can inspire people to be hopeful and to know that, like, better outcomes for the world are real and tangible and material? That's what I'm exploring with this game. How do we get people to look towards the future the way that they're willing to look towards the past, with such bias and such grace, is maybe what I'd call it. You know, people are weirdly able to forgive the bad things of the past, because it feels nostalgic to them. How can we let people be like, oh, obviously the present is bad, but the future can be better, and I'm willing to give grace to that concept? How can we inspire that? I think in order to do that, we have to... Holy shit. Whoa. How do we understand nostalgia in order to produce this for the people's future? This is terrifying. Go all the way to the back. Uh-oh.
It doesn't keep going.
I was expecting there to be like a mannequin.
Oh. Okay, so I can't go through the doors.
All right, after this, I'll take back over for a bit.
Sure.
And we'll keep trading off. I prefer that. That's fun.
Just making sure there's...
But that's the big questions I'm asking myself. What can we do to put people in a place where they are open to hopefulness and optimism and just progress towards things being better, in the same way that nostalgia lets them think so positively of a past that was also not perfect? Creepy. Alright, give me... Why does it get louder? This is noise. This is awful. Nostalgia for the future, but there's a word for that. Hope or inspiration is all that can come to mind for me as a word. So, Black Lark, the name of this game is called Anemoiapolis, and Anemoia is the word for nostalgia for a time you've never lived through. I don't believe there is a word for nostalgia for the future. I'm trying to some degree, I guess I'm trying to invent it myself. But Anemoia is the closest thing I think we have, which is the name of this game, Anemoiapolis, the town of nostalgia for a period you've never lived through.
Please wait for 2 elevators.
2 elevators.
Woohoo!
Okay. But
So now you can do the cruise.
so right, the point of this game is to make you feel nostalgia for things you've never lived through. I guess it, you know, to like a kid that was born like just 10 years ago, this would be 100% Anemoia, because they didn't live through the 2000s and the late 90s and a lot of these aesthetics, but we did, so we can feel nostalgic toward them. But Anemoia is nostalgia for a time period you never actually lived through, a place or time that you personally haven't been to. So it's a very dreamy concept. And to some degree, I'm talking about hope and optimism and Solarpunk as like Anemoia for the future. Hope just for the future. Hope, nostalgia, a yearningness for the future. Uh-oh, this again. Why is there a pool in this multi-level mall?
Ooh, a pool.
What do you call the Fazbear Fazplex or whatever? Is this glass? This is glass. Are we on the other side of this?
Of the pool?
Is this happening? What the hell is
ladders?
that? Is it a light?
This time you have to make it so that you're gonna have to take the red all the way around the edge so that the blue can go
That's
through.
insane. I want to do this. But it's interesting how this game tries to explore nostalgia for the past, even if you didn't live that past. And I think this game kind of proves that you can make a Whoa! Whoa, what just came through? Ah! Whoa!
Whoa.
Did we just get killed?
Wait, but there were tickets!
Whoa!
Not
It
the
fell
tickets!
us through the map. Did we just die for the first time? No, what is going on? This is terrifying. Is this like a you just have to restart the game thing?
You fucked it. You fucked us big time.
No way. I think this is like a restart the game thing.
What happens if you... Oh gosh. What if you main menu?
Do you think I was
and then-
supposed to do that?
No.
Do you think that was like an intended or like the game just broke?
I think you managed
I
to
think it just
glitch a
broke it?
game because you happened to do that pretty...
Resume game. Chapter 1? No.
Resume
Where's this
game.
putting me?
Right outside, right?
What just happened?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm good. Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, you're fine.
Holy crap, I actually just broke the game.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. So, Blacklock, what did you say? You said you kind of experienced that in Japan, right? Japanese cities. That's a huge part of it, too. When I see, like, Japanese sort of, like, urbanism, it gives very heavy nostalgic vibes, even though I've never been there. Oh, cool. Liminal Space game live stream. Yes, Party Pooper. That is what we were doing. We are very much enjoying this right now. Yeah, I do see a lot of sort of like, I can't remember the name of the place, but I think it's Akihabara in Japan. That's like, it's like the nerdy area, but it's also like the tech area. You know, so I think there's a lot of nostalgia for like VHS, right? The VHS, the camcorder era, which is really big in like video making spaces, right? Among people like me as a consequence. So what the hell happened here? What is this anyway? Is this a light fixture? No, I think it just forced me through the freaking floor of the map. I just screwed it over really bad. I like how this is tempered glass or whatever, because it's shattering in like the classic way. No way. So I just forced myself through the game by accident. Hilarious. Okay. You know what else does it for me? Rural China or South America? Yeah. You know, I wonder to what degree games like GeoGuessr can kind of cause a person to experience Anemoia. Because they end up putting you in places that they feel liminal. Which clearly the makers of this game tapped into. They realized that like there's something like this is heavy for me. I've been telling so many stories about my childhood because that's what this is giving me is nostalgia. But I grew up in Middletown, Ohio. And Middletown and the other place I grew up, they had lots of big fixtures and famous places, I guess. Laid out with the people, with a lot of people in mind. Okay. In Middletown, Ohio, there's a amusement park called Kings Island. And next to the Kings Island is a hotel called a Great Wolf Lodge, which is a hotel that has giant water slides in them. To bumper? What did that say? Control or right bumper to crouch or slide. Okay, interesting. This looks like the inside of a Great Wolf Lodge water park. 300%. 300% it does. It's very weird. Yeah, especially the haze. All of this haze. Oh, there's like an announcement. And the way that like the sound is heavy in here too, like it's thick. The bass is rumbling and kind of echoing throughout the whole area. Weirdly nostalgic. I went to that water park a couple of times. Great Wolf Lodge, exactly what I was thinking about as well. Yeah, totally looks like this. Is very much Great Wolf Lodge. I've only been a couple of times, but man, did it look like this. Empty water parks. Yeah, empty water parks are weird. Very weird. Very weird. But deeply nostalgic. I like the game did a very good job with like the haze, the humidity of the water park, where everything just looks kind of a little bit soft. Very interesting. Yeah, this is just getting weird. Oh, physics. Something actually moved. Interesting. Weird. So weird. I like it though, but the feeling is powerful. There's a softness to this that is, you know, little connections are firing off in my brain right now. My question is, how can we let people have this same feeling, but towards their future instead of their past? How can we cause that for them? Why did that just move on its own? That was creepy as shit. Wait, did this look like this before? No? Weird. Did this turn into a maze? Oh my god, I think it did. No. No, yeah. Oh, it totally did. We're cooked. What? What the hell is this? What? Can I go up it? Somehow? I'm gonna try to go up it. I don't know if I'll be able to. Oh, I can! I've done this in real life more than a couple of times. I would stop myself on the slide and start walking back up it. Oh, what the hell is this? What just happened? What? What? Okay, this level's cool. This level is interesting. Yeah, I think it's probably just the game physics. Haven't heard of that in a good minute. I remember staying at one of those, I believe. Yeah, Great Wolf Lodge. It was a thing. I feel like there's some cultural commentary in the fact that, like, the average middle-class family in America, for example, just doesn't have as much money as they used to. So, like, stuff like this just... It's not as easy for families to pull off anymore, these kinds of trips. This is weird as hell. The rocks are a little weird. If someone said, like, this is something you see before you die, I would totally believe it. I'd be like, yeah, absolutely. Is it creepy as hell? It's not like scary creepy, it's just... It's both settling and unsettling. And I guess maybe talking about game design, that's how this works. Maybe that's kind of like the goal of Liminal Spaces, is to remind you of a time period, but to change it slightly, to distort it a little bit. Maybe the mechanism by which liminal spaces creep people out is the fact that they are nostalgic, and nostalgia itself is a cloudy sort of memory, and that cloudiness leads to a kind of creepy uncertainty if you just change things slightly for the person experiencing it. So then if we want to make someone feel hopeful and optimistic about a world they're unfamiliar with, we need to depict their experiences with good worlds, but change it slightly in a way that is optimistic and motivating. Maybe that's the method. Right? Because at its core, I think the way that this is creepy is that it takes a memorable experience and it distorts it slightly. Just slightly. These two, my freaking, the YMCA water park I experienced as a kid had these stupid buckets. They would fill and fall over on you. Right? And then the creep factor is that. It's that, right? This is a thing I've experienced in real life, and it's memorable and nostalgic, but why the hell is there a duplicate over here? Right? That's off-putting. So instead of being off-putting, how can we depict hopefulness and peace in the future in a way that is securing instead of off-putting? God, this is whack. Also, the noises are a lot in the game right now. How loud are the noises? Yeah, they're survivable. The mind is easy to manipulate. It is indeed. Solarpunk yogurt commercial. Yeah, the Solarpunk. Was it Chobani? I think it was Chobani. But the yogurt commercial, it nailed it. It nailed it. And I guess maybe the way it nailed it was by... You know, I don't really know. The Solarpunk Chobani commercial kind of did its own thing. Maybe Solarpunk is just kind of that way naturally. I mean, like, any depictions of, like, cottagecore peace and prosperity is, like, you know, if you do it right, it'll look very comfy. So I guess comfort is a big part of this. How do we make something feel comforting? I don't know... Wow, this is really getting labyrinthian. I don't know where I'm going anymore. You know what is interesting? Something that also this kind of reminds me of is that I sometimes like to explore like depictions of dementia and Alzheimer's. There's a very famous album by a dude called The Caretaker, which people have probably heard clips of in meme culture. There's an album that sort of depicts the experience of like what it is for a person's brain to sort of kind of deteriorate through those neurological disorders. And I feel like this game kind of overlaps with that genre a little bit. In that, like, it's depicting, like, memories that are kind of changing. Oh, was this the exit the whole time and I'm just stupid? Oh, it was. I'm just dumb. Okay. Uh-oh. Nah, this is just creepy. This is whack. Also, this looks like the kind of tile you would see on the bottom of a pool, not... Ooh, that's creepy. This tile's weird. Alright, let's see where this slide takes us. Uh-oh. Oh, now I'm sliding. Whoa, I'm sliding quickly. What the heck? Whoa, why am I sliding so quickly? Why is it so fast? Okay, there we go. You just gotta lock it in. Oh, wow, that's weird. There's no water either. What the hell is under there? 3 foot. So, my character is like... 5.5 feet tall? I feel like the only option is to climb up this. Oh my god, that is not... Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do that. That's too much work and scary. Okay, I think I'm going to go explore... I think I have to go through it, don't I? Oh, no. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, whack. Here we go, we're climbing, I think. I can't see anything, though. How do I keep climbing, then? No? Nope, I am not allowed to go up it. Okay. So then there must be another way out. I think. I don't know. The hell is down there? There's tickets. I have to be able to get down there somehow. I'm not sure how, but I have to. Unless the game would purposely put tickets in and then not let me get to them. Which I guess it might. I'm not being given a clear way out at all. What do I gotta do? I can't climb up this, it won't let me. Do I have to climb back up the yellow slide? Okay. I will now attempt that, I think. Alright, seems like there must be like some way to get connected to the other spots through this. Or can I jump over something? Oh, can I climb this slide? Yes! Haha, I thought that through. I'm gonna jump off. Tickets. Very good. Weird. Very weird. The pools game I played before had a lot of this going on. A lot of these brutalist concrete stairs and stuff. So to take place in building homes, planting trees. If every American citizen had to take place in building homes, planting trees, some logistics, and in return everyone who participates gets a house, sounds fair. Getting the pressure off us, housing, food, water, those things would move away from being profit drivers. Interesting. Interesting. I'm sure there's an entire field of study that evaluates what the hell is this water? What the hell? Why is it eternal nothingness? Wow, I hate that. What? Oh, it's just dark. It's just dark. It's not eternal nothingness water. As scary as I thought it was for a moment. That was terrible. I bet there's an entire field of study that tries to answer the question of how does infrastructure being a thing that requires capital and the free market, how does that reality for building things influence how things end up getting built? What the hell is this one? What? Is there like a go down? No. Oh, this one's terrible. Okay. Can I please get out, or am I banned from getting out? I am not. Okay. Another slide that I'm not sure how to follow. Wow, this one is creepy. Holy crap. I'm good. I'm not doing that. Oh, okay. Alright, and then can I like swim up or what? Okay, I just slowly float up. Much slower than I think a person would. Weird. Once again, I'm sure I have no idea how to leave correctly. Okay, I'm gonna pause for a sec and then come back. I promise I will be back in a moment or two. Just checking on it. You know, I'll purposely leave the game unpaused just for the creepiness. Alright. Anything particularly past 15 seconds? The noise is oppressive. Oops, I am knocking the other microphone. The noise is oppressive in this game. In this section of the game. It's loud. Which I guess is like supposed to be ventilation or something. Alright, let's try this again. Can I climb it? No, I cannot. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. Oh! Oh, where did I end up? Oh! That was the right choice, no way. If I drown here, nobody will notice. Correct, there are no lifeguards. Me. Holy shit. What is this? Oh my god. Why did it get so bright? What is this? The inside of that glass looks like an office building or something. If I drown here, no one will notice. Can you drown? Why are there pathways under the water? This is uniquely weird. Water reservoir. That's what he's thinking, huh? Interesting. Dingy in here. Okay. Dingy as in... Well, I like the warm amber lights. Actually, this kind of looks like a high-pressure sodium light. The same thing you would see under a light pole. Which is, it's again, there's this interesting overlap. Oh, it's the showers. Yeah. The locker room, like it said. There's this really interesting overlap in how the materials and the technologies we use for places directly influence, you know, how we're going to tend to end up remembering things. And like, for example, high pressure sodium lights produce a bunch of light really efficiently by vaporizing sodium, which gives off this, it gives off like a single spectrum of bright yellow orange. And because that technology, what the shit is that? Yo, what? What the fuck? Oh my god, what? Whoa! Is there an actual monster in this? What the fuck was that? It was a shadow. No, I thought the game... Oh shit, I thought the game wouldn't have a monster. Yo, what? No, I'm not fucking with this. That's... No, shit. Hey, so like, I'm not a fan of that. I'd appreciate if the game just did not do that. What? Hell no, what the fuck was that? I am now stuck. Keep moving. Okay, so it's like a horror element suddenly. Keep moving. Oh, I'm gonna keep going towards the exit signs, wherever they lead me. Fuck, dude, that was terrifying. That was unnecessary. And also, it's not taking me anywhere notable. Observe. Is there someone in here? Dude, fuck this. I'm pausing. That was fucking terrifying. I didn't know if this game had a monster or not, and it maybe, kind of. Oh, that's creepy. It's especially creepy, I think, because the nostalgia lulls you into like a sense of safety and security. Okay, keep moving. It lulls you into a sense of like safety and security. But maybe part of what makes a nostalgia or retro horror game work... Oh my god, that is terrifying. Maybe part of what makes it work is specifically that because your memories are already fuzzy, the more you engage with nostalgia, the more like open your brain the more flexible your brain gets. You get a little bit more neuroplastic. I guess some people would say it's similar to like the hypnotic state that hypnosis people are allegedly put others into, where people can be, you know, lightly convinced to be more open to thinking certain ways if you lull them into a sense of security where they can think that way. So maybe the nostalgic retro horror game methodology is specifically to get your brain in a place where it's already thinking kind of fuzzy. Get your brain in a place where it's already kind of open to the softness and dreamlike aspects of memory. And then you take it and you run with it. And you introduce something that's a little bit supernatural. And that's the horror. Whoa! Whoa! Okay! Get me out of here! No way. Wow. So that's what's scary. Holy shit. I need to leave now. Okay. What if I want to know what happens if I die, though? Yeah, that was creepy. It's still creepy! Oh my god, it's getting louder. Oh my god, there's the shadow! Whoa! Get me out of here! Oh my god, that was terrible! Holy shit! Oh my god. Oh, that was fucking creepy. I think it's a little bit more because I'm streaming this, actually. If I were alone, I probably might have purposely tried to die just to see what the game does. I'm kind of that type. Holy shit. Yeah, something is very wrong, dude. Wow. It was a shadow. I think that's how this works. And I wonder to some degree, thinking too hard about it kind of spoils the fun, but I think that's what the goal is. The goal is to make you, like, to put a person in a place where they're going back to their memories. And their memories are soft, and they're vague, and they're very emotional. And then you introduce something that's a little supernatural. And you stay immersed because you're already in a mental space of looking back on something that isn't very clear. Something that's a little bit grainy and distorted and blurry because it's your memories. So that's interesting, and I hadn't thought very hard about it before. That was horrible. And it's kind of insane to just throw you back to a late 90s mall. Oh, that was horrible. Horrible. I hope I can replay that. I want to show my wife that when she gets back. That was awful. Yeah, I think I'm understanding kind of how it works, though, right? By putting you into like a very dreamlike place, you're a little bit more willing to be afraid and kind of believe what you're seeing is happening in the game. So in a way, I guess the whole point of this is to take advantage of how nostalgia opens you up to a dreamlike memory, state of memorizing, remembering things. How can we use that to help people be hopeful instead of scared? That's the new big question. I don't see a way to get out again, but I guess this usually happens every time I do this. Wow, that was awful. I wonder what happens if you let the shadow catch you. I feel like I gotta know. So, is this like a thing I can climb up or no? Because I was able to climb one of these previously. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's... One of my favorite, like, original experiences with this aesthetic was the Portal video games. The Valve Portal games. How you could kind of break into these sort of places that you weren't supposed to be in, and how the aesthetic changed drastically as a consequence. It's almost like one of the ways to increase a person's immersion is to let them become unimmersed in real life, I guess. I wonder if I'm thinking about that too hard, but that's kind of what I'm thinking of. I'm not sure how useful this is to someone like me who's just kind of like a science communicator and activist. If I were an artist, this would be profound and powerful, which it is. But I can't do as much with it. Oh, this looks bad. This looks like the Backrooms, the horror game, except not yellow. Like there's going to be a monster in this soon. That shadow from before was fucking terrifying. And I think the choice to use a shadow actually... Jesus Christ. I think the choice to use a shadow is very appropriate. Actually. And also, it makes me start theorizing, like, oh, is the shadow like someone who was here before me? Like is it like a projection of someone who died in here before me or something? But also a shadow kind of fits this motif of like, this works for horror because your memories are just a shadow of what you actually experienced. They're softer, they're just an outline, they're a silhouette. So using a shadow for that scary part kind of makes sense. Oh, hell no. Yeah, what? No! What? He was right there. Was he like behind me or some shit? No, that was terrible. Yeah, a shadow is a soft memory of something. It's not the real thing. It's not the original. And this game seems to kind of be all about engaging with that. Nostalgia is a shadow. It's a memory. It's a shadowed memory. It's a shadow of your lived experiences. And maybe the reason nostalgia is so forgiving is because it's softer. No, dude, I want to find that shadow again. That was terrible. That was awesome. I just fucking love art sometimes. The things that like artists and designers and like creatives can put together are incredible. Spaces you perform activism is important. I mean, show the groups of people that gather in an abandoned mall once a week to set intentions. Yeah, I mean, that happens in literal malls, I imagine, right? But like the sort of like thesis, the real thesis for this video is like, for this stream and like what I'm trying to get at with my personal work is how can we help people and activists, how as activists can we help people experience hope in a way that makes it feel real instead of far away? Because right now we live in an era of incredible apathy and disenfranchisement and powerlessness and hopelessness. So I'm trying to explore how can we make hope feel as immersive as terror in this game, or as immersive as nostalgia makes a person remembering something positive or negative. How can we make it as real and as immersive as this game has made that shadow figure that keeps following me? Because that shit was terrifying. I can't believe I caught it for a second. That was bad. That was terrible. Yeah. How do we make the future look like a shadow that, the way that our brains try to remember things, how can we make them imagine things as profoundly as we remember them? Obviously, optimists, there are optimists who believe in a literal perfect utopia, I imagine. I'm not that. I believe in just a really, 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 really better world, specifically. But yeah, I think even that vision of a good utopia, not a dystopia utopia, like an actual world where things are better, even if not perfect. I want people to look towards that shadow. So maybe the question is, how can we build experiences for people that give them... You missed the most terrifying shit.
Did you yell?
It was horrible.
Did I hear
It was
you yell?
scary. Yeah, welcome back. That was fucking
Was there a
awful.
monster?
Dude, it was worse. It was a shadow that followed me around.
Ooh.
And it turned like the light source was shifting, so it like came up on me. It was
it actually
fucking
meant
awful.
to, like...
Yes, it was terrible. It made a noise and it chased me. It was fucking awful. And then I looked back and at one point it blipped in and out of existence behind me. It was fucking awful.
It was in the tropical resort?
Wait.
Whoa!
Oh no. I'm not replaying it now, am I?
Oh, cool. Well, let me see it.
Oh, I didn't really mean to, but...
Did you get more tickets?
Oh shit, yeah, it was this. Okay, let me just run you back to it real quick so you can know what I saw.
I'll have David updates for you.
Okay, very good.
After.
Okay, we're gonna run through this again just so you can see it. That was...
Nope.
No, I
you
think it'll
did-
fit,
you did
maybe.
okay. Nope.
Shit. Damn it.
You gotta back...
How do I X out of here?
No, you can undo it now.
Oh, alright, after I can undo the whole thing.
If I say I'm ordering a pizza, would you be mad at me?
Just for you? Or do I get pizza?
You get pizza too.
I think it's fair. I think we can do it.
Okay.
I would just think to go pick it up though. By the way, when I did that, I just broke the game. I just broke the game. That was it.
That's amazing.
Okay, I'll try to get you back to the area. I think it would be scarier for you to experience the immersion of what I did.
No, I'm gonna let you run it.
But I just want you to see it so you understand what the hell I was so... Oh shit, I'm gonna have to rerun this level too. Okay. I mostly remember how to rerun it.
E.
Oh, I've already done all this.
You get to go down the slide.
Yes, there's a lot, and it was kind of labyrinthian at some point.
It's because Domino's is so much cheaper than like anything else, and
Sure.
I
order
want to be lazy.
Maybe not like at this moment.
That's fine.
Plan it for when we're done. Okay. Speed running the game.
I believe in you.
There's a way on the lazy river. There is.
Was the lazy river fun?
How do I run faster?
Shift.
Yeah, but shift isn't really making me go very fast. Okay.
Yeah, my mom just wanted to hear
Okay, it is running. I just didn't realize.
my voice.
No, I had to follow the lazy river forever, and then when you go back out, it's like a different place suddenly, and it's this whole thing. But no, it's in the locker room once I get to it. If I can figure out how to quickly. This is definitely much faster. Speed running the art immersion liminal space video game.
Ooh, so it's a different spot. Huh?
Yes. I mean, obviously the game has been doing this for a while. I agree with what you said earlier. I think the point of the announcements is so that you can't fucking hear them.
Yeah, I think that's part of the nostalgia.
It's not specific.
Like,
Also, it lets the person's brain fill in.
Yeah. You might catch a word here or there, but you won't catch, all of it.
Yes, and I mean that's how the experience was for us in real life.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what is this rock?
Big rock.
I think I have to walk a certain amount before it will give me the out.
Oh, why are they floating across the
I
rocks?
don't. We discussed that in chat earlier. We think it was likely the just the game engine doing dumb shit,
I see.
or maybe trying to scare us. I don't know. It's glitchy. It's fun. It's fun unless you hate it.
Here, I can run it while you read.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
That's a little creepy.
David and my mom went and watched Emily's game today.
Very fun. We'll talk
He
after
had
stream.
to- I know.
Yeah.
It's eating at me.
We'll talk after stream. I don't want to make a habit of talking about, specific and actionably personable things
Yeah.
live on camera all the time.
Oh, I won't say where it is. But yeah.
But you already said your brother's name.
Oh, he'll be fine.
No, okay, sure.
I work under a David
He's
as
famous.
well. I work with
You're
two
right.
Davids,
There are
in
about
fact.
30 different
Would you
Davids
like to
in the
figure
world.
out which David it may be?
I don't know. It is a biblical name, isn't it?
Yeah.
So everyone is named that at some point or another.
You gotta go
This
in?
one's fucky.
Let me go in.
You go up it, but like you go down it, and
There's no water?
I'm not sure if I couldn't remember well, but like you end up in a different.
Huh?
Why did I just walk backwards? Whoa! What was that?
What are you doing?
I just slid up it. You can slide up it? Is that like an elite strat for doing this faster? Okay, well, yeah, you're just experiencing this section with me, I guess. No, the horror part was terrible. It was bad.
Did you yell?
That was me yelling.
I
Yeah,
did
there
hear
was some
you.
shit. It was scary. It was bad.
Woo.
I'm not really afraid of him. He's not a problem.
You should go on the right
Just
way.
look for a pair of double doors. I think that's how I got out last
I
time.
feel like you're going the wrong way.
There is no wrong way. I'm almost certain the game is just fucking with me. Like, I think there's no winning. I think this is genuinely, like, kind of randomly
Did you run
throwing
through the
me into
water
places.
the first time?
No.
Oh.
I ran through mostly the rocks because they were faster. What the fuck did I just see over there? But the out should be a pair of double doors, so just look for those.
Okay.
Oh, this is just another corner. No, I think to some degree the game's kind of just forces you to run through repeating spaces. Like, I don't think there is a progress.
No, I'm
Like
pretty
a
sure you're going
directional
backwards. Like, I believe I saw this
Nah.
before.
I think the point is that we
really
saw this
think
before.
You should turn around.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, see, like, where was this before? And look
Ooh,
at that, there's
there's
a
a little
freaking bridge
bridge.
now. I told you, the game is just screwing with us.
Ooh, new slide.
I have been through the slide. I'm aware of its existence. Okay, and then these, by the way, did you see these? Did you ever go to a Great Wolf Lodge?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were talking about that before, how one of these sections was very much like the Great Wolf Lodge. My YMCA had those little thingies too. Okay, the double doors are over here. No, they're not. Okay. Well, they were last time, so.
No, they're probably somewhere nearby.
Oh my god. I think the game's going to require me to interact with this. Which I did last time. Actually, I just did this. I walked through the rocks and then kept going. And now things are on the wrong side again. And then the exit was here. Oh my god, I'm cooked. It's so over. Oh, right. I did have to see a bunch of these first. Okay, there will be several of these, I think. Oh, there's the doors. Okay. I don't want to accidentally extend the stream by several hours, because I think our mics will die at some point.
Well, that's fine.
Getting people to meet at a regular time around food, work, ideas sound like a good place to start out.
I'll put my phone.
Alright, so this one really screwed with me, because I didn't understand how to do it. I've also realized that if I just hold my mouse still, it's fine.
Yeah.
It just kind of auto-moves me.
Woo!
Whoa! That didn't happen last time. The physics screwed me. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to go back up the slide, and I have to use it to jump onto the blue slide.
Are there tickets?
Calm down. They can't be that
Without
important.
me here,
Oh.
you don't be getting the
Oh,
tickets.
you're right. I don't really pay attention.
What the hell? Come on.
Okay, look. By the way, there is something very nostalgic about the fact that I feel like anyone who's ever been in a water park has thought about this.
What, climbing up?
Climbing up the
off
slides and
around?
doing shit like
Yeah.
this.
That does sound fun. Personally.
I'm running it at Mondo speed. Big brain, what's this? And then my character's like, I could drown here alone.
Oh, spooky.
Okay, I'm impressed with the degree to which I've actually memorized most of this.
Yeah, you're... Then again, you would be the kind.
I am the
Kind of
kind that has
low-key.
the exact brain necessary to nearly memorize shit on one run. I didn't go through here last time.
Tickets! Tickets!
How do I get down there? Like, it's over under. I'm so sorry.
No, you can get them. You can get them. I believe in you.
Nope, it was a one
No,
shot.
no, you can't get them. You just have to...
How?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay, but I didn't even go here last time.
Mm.
Okay, well, cool. Somewhere new. Or I don't remember. No, I totally didn't go here last time. I don't remember this at all. Oh, I missed a section of the area that was... Oh, this again! The infinite abyss of doom and death.
Doom and
The other
death.
pool game had like a space like this. I kind of liked how the pool game almost like did cameos of this game.
Yeah, kind of. With the dark blue
This is
and
a very
everything. Yeah.
pool heavy game too. Anyway,
I will say the plants do always kind of look like people.
the planes. Oh my god, did I like not do half of this last time? How did I accidentally? Oh, what? It's only like a few inches deep? This is totally different. How did I accidentally skip this last time? What? I totally skipped this last time.
No, there's so few. The tickets.
No, you will be fine. You're gonna clip the mics.
This is killing me, and not doing the
Oh
ticket.
my god. Somehow I skipped like half of this last time. How did I do that?
This is why I need to be here.
Alright, here's the industrial stairs. I remember these. Wait, but now I'm just back out in the place where I jumped. Right? I did this. Alright, this time I think I'm gonna let the shadow kill me.
What if that fucks it? Like, real bad.
Yeah, it'll be fine, probably. I think this is what I did. The last time I fell through here on purpose. Yeah. Alright, but how do I leave? I don't remember. Alright, I'm going through the light. Oh my god, that is so unnecessary. Did I just follow? How do I leave? I totally messed up. Oh, right. I think something over here. Right. Yeah, the dude starts hypothesizing that this is a reservoir for water.
Oh.
Right, is this the dingy space? This is where the horror is, I think. Yeah, this is terrible, okay? For one, it says keep moving.
Ooh.
Okay, and then at some point, this is when the horror starts. I don't know. It happened emergently. Where, like, I'm actually scared right now. Doing it again. I don't want to do it again. I'm actually gotta creep the fuck out.
This is very, Lethal Company.
Oh, fuck this. I really don't like any of this. Oh, I'm, like, getting goosebumps because I remember what it's gonna be like, and it was not fun the first time. You play. I'm scared. I don't want to do it again. Oh my god. This is fucking creepy. This section got me. Andrea.
I can be distracted.
This is insane.
You know how I can be distracted?
Observe. Yeah, there's an E for observe. Turn around. Just be looking around. And also pay attention to the changes in sound and noise. What did you just do? Maybe there's a way to play this where you never interact with it. But I did not enjoy it. Just be looking around carefully in the shadows. No, I think maybe you have to stop and it catches up to you or something. Why do you keep doing that?
I don't know.
Running into the absolute abyss? Okay, well I'm happy you're not seeing it. I sure didn't fucking like it. Andrea, this is crazy.
My sync turned off as I came back around.
You gotta start looking behind you more.
I think they closed my lockers that I opened. Also, you know what I tend to not do? Look behind me.
Oh, okay, now stop and look behind you. You'll see it around the corner. If you go slow, it'll slowly catch up to you. I think that's what you didn't do, is you didn't realize the keep moving thing. It is getting closer. You observe. What?
Nope.
You're not even gonna see it? What was the point of that? You didn't even get to see it.
Spooks me anyways.
Are you kidding me?
I'm good.
You didn't get to see the freaking shadow. It's like a shadow that looks like it's moving by having its light source moved around it. I wanted to see what happens when you die.
No, then you should have controlled it.
Oh my god. Great. Okay.
Ooh. How is this the fucking, like, family vacation shit?
You know? Good question. I'm the ultimate speedrunner memorizer of this. Well, great. I'm gonna have to look at clips later of what it looks like when you die. Because getting back to it, that took a while. That took like 15 minutes of running. Then I have to crawl through.
Ooh, makes you go through.
So
like,
I
a
was
spooky
when
spot,
I
too.
was talking after that. By the way, there was a way to see the Shadow Man here, if I remember
Really?
correctly. Yes. Though it is
Well, the
complicated.
music
if I
is
remember.
getting loopy.
Also, this is where I thought like the monster from the Backrooms would pop up. This looks like the area that you would see it in.
Yeah.
It would start running at you. We were discussing. Yeah, she never saw it. It's a shame. Someone's like, yeah, you never saw it. And I'm like, that's bullshit. I saw it. It was scary.
If you had controlled it,
Yeah.
I would have not run, but I ran anyways. Shit's spooky.
What was I gonna say? I was realizing that like the way this horror game works, right? And follow me here if I'm making any sense. The way this works is because when you're feeling nostalgic, you're already kind of in like a hallucinatory, dreamy state, right? Because you're accessing your memories, and your memories are like soft. what if the way that this works is by getting you into that state, it makes you more willing to be afraid of the monster?
Mm.
Because you're already in like a, what is it called with like hypnosis? A state of, where you can like kind of push a person in a certain direction. You know
I know
about
what
that?
you're
Like
talking
magician work and
about, yeah.
hypnotics, where like
a
state of
your
suggestion.
Yeah.
a state of
But there's a better word for it. I
state
just
of-
don't know.
a suggestible state,
No.
a state of easy suggestion. Okay, look this way.
That's him?
Yeah,
Ooh.
that was it from before. It's just a shadow,
Really?
dude.
Ooh.
So yeah, I think what it does is nostalgia. The horror nostalgia genre uses nostalgia to put you in a state of easy suggestion, so that way you're more willing to be immersed in the horror aspects. And so the question is, how do we use that to what is this?
I'm just
State
looking.
of easy suggestion. My question then is, if we can use nostalgia to put people in a place of openness to horror, how can we use nostalgia for the future to put people into a state of openness for imagining a better future?
Mm.
How do we learn that?
Also, are you just looking for the next elevator? Since you need what, one more
Yes,
after this guy?
one more. But could you play it again? You could be less scared.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I really should figure out a way to turn off the
the blurring?
VSync. I
Smoothing?
should probably turn on VSync, but VSync never works on this for some reason. Display. There you go. We'll see what that does. I don't know. No, there's still screen tearing, so if anything, the screen tearing just got worse.
Yeah, it's way worse.
It just got worse. Okay. The screen tearing just got worse. Wonderful. Off. Apply. Or did we just not change it? I don't think I hit apply.
You
Let me
did hit
try it
apply.
again. And let me try it again.
No, it was on, and you swapped it to off to apply.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay. Alright, so there's
So-
one elevator left.
Please wait for one.
Wow, that was terrifying. That did great work. It really took a long time to introduce horror.
I do. Well, the mannequin that's in this spot does follow you around. It's just really slow. Or the mannequin that was in the like theater area, it did follow you.
Do you relent the possibility that this alone is just powerful enough to make us think that it was watching us?
No, it did move.
I'm willing to question if I was just totally tripping.
Nah, it definitely moved to the right. Back there to the right. There's more space here. Yeah. The hell is that? It's gonna be like hell.
It's gonna be terrifying, yeah.
The area. What's the sign?
It's blacked out. Oh my god, it's Doom. Oh my god, it's Doom.
Oh, it's no.
Is this how I leave?
Is the other one was 10?
I think that one was just, I don't know. Have we done this before?
I don't think so.
Uh-oh, we're going to like eternal damnation. Terrifying universe bullshit.
Oh, the elevator changed.
Huh? I was looking at chat. We are now recording for 2 hours.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck that. What? The verticality is scary.
Oh.
Now we're getting Backrooms. Oh, this is where the monster is. If there's a monster, it's in here. And if there's not a monster, the monster is our own minds. Here's a crazy question, right? What the
That's
fuck?
the elevator.
To leave?
No, that's
No.
what we came in.
But when I looked up, there was vertical.
Go
That's a-
check it.
That's
I
a
guess?
different elevator. I am not jumping that high, by the way. This dude is not that tall.
No, it can't be a different elevator. No, that does take you up, apparently.
Up?
Yeah.
Is he changing it? The lights flicker.
This
that what
is
they do?
already different than the one that we left. The
fuck
one that
is
we
going
left
on
was
in this
wood
game?
paneled.
What? It's got like a 1 out of 1 million secret ending. And... No, it changed again. Oh no, it's just
No,
brighter.
that's
Actually,
that-
it just looks orange still.
You're
It's like
back
half
in
and
the
half.
Mall.
Wait, but what's down there? Is there something of value down there?
Did you get it?
Did this come this direct? That was the route. I
Go
think
back.
That was the route. I can't.
No. I mean, it's open.
Yep.
Whoa.
No, it's not open, is it? It's just green.
No, it's just
It's
green.
just reflecting stuff. I think it's done though. I think that was it.
That would have been a different elevator.
Please wait for more.
I think I just accidentally speed ran that one. I'm okay with that. That makes up for the time that we lost earlier.
Huh.
Okay. Creepy. This one is bright brass. Like, this is like a
Fancy.
bank. Feels like a bank. You know, it's really weird that there are no other buttons. I mean, come on, a real elevator would have more buttons. It's never just up. Oh. Is it the shadow? Is he in here with me?
Hey, I'm in this elevator.
Settle down.
Over here.
Huh?
Over here.
You know, you went down there. You're the first person to come back out.
Huh?
Unfortunately, your knowledge of this place is a liability.
Wait, what are you talking
Huh?
about? What are you talking about?
You can't just yet. There's a friend of mine still down there.
What?
He owes me a few things. I don't think about it when he's in it too, dead or alive.
Huh?
Here, take this.
What are you dropping into here, bro?
Going to bottom floor.
What? Yeah, all right, okay, so that was it.
Okay.
That was the game. Okay. Well, now I really want them to put out a second chapter. I really want them to, but this game's a few years old, if I recall, so I don't think it will or won't. Well, these are the credits. I definitely want to show these off. r/liminal space, that tracks, that makes perfect sense. Free sound, I've used free sound so many times. Dedicated to Jamie Chris.
He was the voice,
But I also think he was the guy that made it, no?
maybe, but if it's dedicated to him and he made it, then there wouldn't be a chapter 2 because he...
Wow, what a choice. Wow, so that moment I experienced really was the scary hard part. And it was. That was
Yeah.
scary as shit. That did wonderful. Wow. Well, this is what I didn't show when we started stream, so it'd be nice to show it off again. Yeah, that was the intro screen, and then that's the game, I reckon. Wow. Interesting. Well, the game's gone now, and now it's just full screen. Okay. Well, so I guess I'm gonna talk final reflections and then finish up the game. Let me look into the camera while I talk, I guess. Well, so what did I realize? I realized that these retro horror games that kind of depend on nostalgia a little bit, they work so well because when you're feeling nostalgic, you're already accessing very dreamlike memories. But they feel very tactile and real because they are your real memories and they're kind of being triggered. So the way the horror games work is by putting you into that state. If they introduce a horror element, you know, you're so immersed in your memories that it's going to feel real. So by kind of forcing people to cross their wires over with experiences they have had, they're able to make experiences they haven't had feel more real. So maybe the key to Anemoia for the future is to let people find utopia in little doses in their daily life and talk about what would happen if they brought all of those together at once. That would be the method, I think, is to bring all of the contingent parts of utopia and drip feed them to people in a way where it's a prior experience they have had, right? And maybe there will be some nostalgia in that, but you drip feed it and present it as a possibility that a person can work towards or walk to or organize in pursuit of. But I think the key part is to use real experiences that people have had as the way to get your foot in the door with creating an experience that lets them really visualize something as real and consequential and immersively real. So that's going to be the big reflection, is how can we use people's prior experiences with a good world and hope to construct a bigger picture of hope that is really immersive and material and personable. How can we do that? And I think to some degree, Solarpunk operates by showing people real things that do exist, like community living or cottagecore or, you know, library experiences. And they take that real thing people have experienced and then they show you, like, what would happen if all of these good things happened at the same time. And then the Solarpunk artwork kind of picks up there and steps forward and it says, okay, but what would that look like in terms of sustainability? What would that look like in terms of a world of justice and equality and freedom for all people? There's the difficulty, I think, and I think the expertise and the mastery and the artistry of Solarpunk people and ecofuturists, or whatever you want to call that collective thing, I think the artistry is in connecting those two wires of what people have already experienced with real life and what is materially possible, even if it's not what we have right now. It's putting those two together. And I think Anemoia, which is nostalgic for a time that you haven't lived in, can apply to Solarpunk profoundly. Because I do think Solarpunk is, in its own way, a kind of Anemoia, but applied to the future. The question is, how do we learn from these video game designers who can use Anemoia for horror and comfort? I would argue comfort was a big part of the intro parts of the game. It was comforting, it was nostalgic and pleasant. But then they start ratcheting up the horror using your immersion. How do we ratchet up the excitement and optimism and hopefulness in a similar way when we're talking about Anemoia for the future instead of just things you've never experienced at all? And how does Solarpunk connect to that? I'll keep thinking about it whenever this video essay comes out. All right, with that, I'm going to go ahead and finish up stream. It has been a wonderful time streaming. I appreciate anyone for watching. This stream is just an experience that I'm going to come back to while I work on this video essay about Solarpunk being a kind of Anemoia. I'll figure out how I work on the narrative from there and how I tell my video essay story in the future. But look forward to that video. Classic shoutouts to the creators of Anemoiapolis, the creator of the Pools backroom video game. I have both of those linked in the description below to Steam. Shout out to the author of the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows that Anemoia is based on, and that Sonder is based on in my video essay, which is also linked below, on Sonder in Solarpunk. That video essay that used another word from that same author. Shout out to all those sources. And yeah, I'm gonna keep thinking. I'll piece this together somehow. I'm gonna use this video, this stream has been one little experience that I'm gonna use to keep thinking as I work towards saying something about Solarpunk and how these things are all connected. Take care. Goodbye. Peace. Nice talking with you, Blacklark. That was fun.